let's just do a quick recording of your name. So I'm just gonna scroll over to the right here. Click right here at the end where your numbers end, and record enable your track, and record your name. Just say your name. Leo. Spacebar to stop. Now go ahead and normalize that. Click on that, and you're gonna go help menu and type in norm, right? Choose the normalize. There's only one clip selected. Doesn't matter if it's entire clip or clip by clip, just render it. So there it is. Okay, so let's play around with this a bit. I'm going to show you what's called the Smart Tool. The Smart Tool is basically 4 tools in one. So if you get the hand grabber tool, this is the selection tool. Selection tools allows you to select things like this, right? So let's say if I wanted to trim this, cut this off, I could select it, hit delete, select it, hit delete, or Command Z to bring them back, right? So that's the selection tool. Allows you to select. We know that this is the trim tool. If you hover over the right edge, you can trim it down or trim it back away, right? Like this. And the hand grabber tool allows you to grab it. And if you're in slip mode, you can then move it anywhere you want. Okay, so, but there is something called the Smart Tool. The Smart Tool is this bar above all these 3 keys. So if I click on that Smart Tool bar, and by the way you can get that without clicking up there is you press so F6, F5, F6, my bad. F6 gives you this tool, F7, F8. So F6, F7, F8. If you press any combination of those two together, F6 and F7, it gives you the Smart Tool. If I just press F6, it goes back. So now let's try F6 and F8, Smart Tool. Okay, so that's the keyboard shortcut. F6, F7, F7, F8, or F6, F8, right? So what does that do for you? Well, look, if you hover over the bottom middle of the clip, it gives you the hand grabber tool. Move it around. If you hover over the top middle of it, it gives you the selection tool. If you hover over the right edge, it gives you the the trim tool, and the trim tool. And there's one tool that's not up there, but it shows you can do fades. So check this out. If you hover over the top right corner, you get this little box, and if you click and drag, you just created a fade, and this means it's fading out. If you do the same thing on the top left corner, click and drag, now you're fading in. So if you just select those clips, so it allows you to select the fade, and now hit spacebar. Leo. You can hear it fading in and out, right? Okay, so that's the Smart Tool. Again, hover over the bottom, gives you the hand grabber tool. Hover over the middle, gives you the selection tool. Or if you hover over, first I have to delete this fade. So if you click the fade, click on the fade and delete, now you can actually fade it back in. Okay? Click on the fade, delete, and then fade it back in to make it different. So that is a Smart Tool. Very, very handy tool. Believe me, you'll be wanting to use that quite a lot. Again, a combination of F6, F7, F7, F8, or F6 and F8 together.